What if I told you that a tiny copper coin minted in 1938 could hold a secret that connects the everyday struggles of the Great Depression, the ambition of American minting history, and the hidden world of numismatic collectors who hunt for rare pennies worth hundreds or even thousands in today's market? This is not just a coin. It is a piece of forgotten history. And in this video, we are going to unravel the entire journey of the 1938 one-penny coin, from its creation to its surprising value today. Stay tuned, because you won't believe what you are about to discover. The story of the 1938 one-penny coin is a window into a world where every single coin told a story of survival, struggle, ambition, and national pride. The United States in the late 1930s was a country clawing its way out of the depths of the Great Depression. The economy was battered, the people were exhausted, and the government was trying everything possible to stimulate hope and progress. Coins like the humble Lincoln wheat cent, minted in 1938, became symbols of daily life, small and easily overlooked. Yet millions relied on these copper discs to buy bread, milk, and daily essentials. The design of the one-penny coin in 1938 was the iconic Lincoln wheat reverse, first introduced in 1909 to honor the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Victor David Brenner, the designer, created the obverse with Lincoln's bust facing right, and on the reverse, two stalks of Durham wheat flanked the denomination and the country's name. This simple yet powerful design stood for prosperity, agriculture, and growth during the late 1930s. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 156 million one-penny coins in 1938, while the Denver Mint struck just over 20 million, and the San Francisco Mint produced about 15 million collectors today. Pay close attention to these mint marks, because the scarcity and condition can dramatically impact the coin's value. While common circulated examples are worth only a few cents, pristine uncirculated coins, especially those with sharp strikes and original red copper luster, can command much higher prices, sometimes reaching hundreds of dollars at auction. To understand why the 1938 penny can be so valuable, one must look at the minting process and the historical context. The United States Mint was upgrading its equipment, improving die, polishing techniques, and battling with metal shortages. The world was inching closer to World War II, and copper would soon become a critical war material. In 1943, the Mint famously switched from copper to zinc-coated steel planchets. But in 1938, copper was still the norm. Yet these pennies are remarkable for their consistency and quality. Compared to earlier years, the Great Depression forced many families to hold onto coins for as long as possible, so circulated coins often show heavy wear. A Mint State 1938 penny with a strong strike, no contact marks, and full original red luster is a true gem for collectors. The key to the value lies in the condition and rarity. For example, the 1938 S penny in Mint State 65 red condition can be worth several times more than its Philadelphia counterpart, due to lower mintage and the tendency for San Francisco cents to strike with less detail. The grading scale used by numismatists ranges from poor to perfect 70, with each grade impacting the market price. Coin grading companies like PCGS and NGC authenticate and encapsulate these coins, providing assurance to buyers and sellers alike. The story of the 1938 penny also connects to the broader narrative of the Lincoln cent series. The wheat penny design would continue until 1958, when it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial reverse, which reflected the post-war era's optimism and the country's growth. The Lincoln wheat cent remains one of the most collected coins in the United States, with collectors often starting their journey with a simple jar of pennies found in an attic or passed down from a grandparent. For many, finding a 1938 penny in exceptional condition feels like unearthing a time capsule. Imagine the countless hands this penny might have passed through. Maybe it helped a mother buy bread during a harsh winter. Maybe it found its way into the pocket of a factory worker or a young boy saving up for his first baseball glove. The human stories behind each coin make them so much more than metal. They are pieces of our collective past to make this video truly valuable to you, the viewer. Let us also dive into some key varieties and errors to look out for with the 1938 penny While there are no major known double die obverses, like the famous 1955 variety collectors still hunt for repunched mint marks, especially from the Denver and San Francisco mints, where dies were manually hand-punched. Minor variations in the positioning of the mint mark can create desirable varieties that command premiums at auction. Another interesting aspect is the color. Designation collectors categorize copper coins into brown, and full red, based on the percentage of original mint luster that remains. Full red coins are highly prized because copper naturally oxidizes over time, changing to brown or darker shades. Finding a full red 1938 penny after nearly 90 years is an exciting discovery. So where can you find a valuable 1938 penny today? You might stumble upon one at a local coin shop, estate sale flea market, or hidden in a forgotten collection online auction platforms like eBay. Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers frequently list high-grade examples with detailed descriptions and certified grades. Always be cautious when buying raw, ungraded coins, as counterfeit coins do exist. Though less common for lower value dates, authentication is crucial. If you are investing serious money, the market for Lincoln cents remains strong with new collectors joining the hobby every year. The appeal is simple. Anyone can start with pocket change, but the journey can lead to rare gems that hold significant historical and monetary value. Many collectors aim to complete a full Lincoln wheat cent set from 1909 to 1958, which includes rarities like the 1909 SVDB and the 1914D, but the 1938 penny represents an accessible piece that bridges the gap between common and scarce. It is a reminder that even the most ordinary-looking coin can have a story worth telling the next time you come across a 1938 penny. Take a moment to appreciate its journey. Think about the era. It was minted, the people who relied on it, and the collectors who preserve its legacy today in this video. We have only scratched the surface of what makes the 1938 penny fascinating. We will go deeper into the minting process, the economic conditions of the late 1930s, how to identify key features that impact grade and value, and we will explore real auction results to show you exactly what makes certain coins command premium prices. If you are a new collector, this is your chance to learn how to spot quality, how to store and protect your coins, and how to build a collection that will stand the test of time. And if you are a seasoned numismatist, you will appreciate the in-depth analysis, the historical context, and the tips that could help you find your next big discovery. So grab your magnifying glass, get comfortable, and join me on this journey through history, one penny at a time, because the humble 1938 one-penny coin is so much more than copper. It is a legacy that keeps growing in value, and in the stories we share about it. Keep watching, because the next chapter in this video will reveal even more secrets about this remarkable little coin.